Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another installment of the Ant Monday Experience, the podcast unlike no other. Thank you for coming back. This is my third episode, and whether you're watching this on YouTube live or you're checking it out on Facebook, I just thank you for making it here. Enduring my nonsense for another week. Got a dope show ahead for your dope guests. Whenever my guest shows, you could just bring him right on up. Um, uh, just to recap this week, another great, my guy.
What up, bro? What's up?
Nothing much. Just doing a little general house business at first. Guys, another great week on a big exclusive network. On Monday, we had Melanated Vibrations, where they talked about some of the misconceptions of relationships. Like, bro, first of all, let me introduce you. Let me get back to that. Everybody, art guy, Mr. The real icon, my bro, Lance. We gonna get into your qualifications toward the end. But just wanted to give you an introduction. So one thing that they talked about on Monday was misconceptions of mental health. So you know how it's trendy right now for everybody to say like a guy or a girl is gaslighting them or somebody's a narcissist. They really had a good breakdown of like, nah, everybody not a narcissist or gaslight you. Maybe bull just ain't shit. It was a dope conversation. On Tuesday, we had the big exclusive podcast where it was another great episode. They had a guest, Diamond, I believe her name was. They talked about some of the misconceptions of relationship stuff. There was a lot of misconceptions that she had about her past. Like, I mean, everybody's experience is their experience, but some of the stuff that she was saying wasn't accurate. And it was really like, I mean, she low-key had a little therapy session. But and then on Wednesday, we had we had Women's Wellness Wednesday, where Tyreek and Teresa, y'all had some dope conversation. I'm not gonna lie, they made me walk back my Will and Jada opinion, but we gonna get into that a little bit later as well. Now, bro, I got 4 segments of my show. The first segment we got is If It Bleeds, It Leads, where we talk about all the current.
Everything good?
Yeah, it's the drop. But one of the first things I wanted to talk about, let's get into this video with the G Herbo and Funny Marco situation.
Yeah.
Watch what?
Wrestling.
Like Hulk smash. Like
if you guys became the Undertaker, who'll be Undertaker?
I would be Undertaker. He'd be Kane.
He'd be Undertaker. I'll be
What makes him Undertaker?
Cause he's fucked up.
I'm fucked up, bro.
He said that.
I'm Kane cause it's like
Chill.
I'm just here. He Undertaker. I gotta be Kane. What the fuck else I'm gonna be? If he Undertaker, who else I'm gonna be, dumbass? Fucking idiot. Ain't they brothers?
He ain't fucking brothers, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Okay, so if he Undertaker, I'm Kane, dickhead.
You could be the referee.
No, you the referee. Stupid.
Referees do be
Where the
tripping.
fuck did you get that hat from, bro? That's what I want to know.
I got this from Target.
Nowhere, found it.
Tarjay?
Let me see this stupid ass hat. That dumbass shit on, dude. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Guys, this is the best episode ever, and I'm enjoying myself right now.
You gotta hold up the fingers. You know the fingers?
Man, give me some more liquor, man. That's
hold
the
the fingers.
enjoying myself.
The fingers. That's the distress call.
Go on. Oh,
Can I have
The fingers,
alcohol?
you gotta hold it. You know the fingers. This is the distress call.
Alcohol. Thank you. That's my man. Look, Trey P, put your face in the camera. No, I'm gonna turn you up. It's my dog. Yeah.
It
It don't cost me nothing to do that. Is you a real nigga or not?
Yeah, I'm definitely real.
I don't think you are.
Then what was your initial reaction to that video?
I'm saying, when I seen it, I don't know. I ain't think it was real at first. You know what I mean? Like, I know Funny Marco. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But like, I thought like, all right, y'all know what type of show it is.
Right.
Like all he do is bid and joke.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So y'all knew what y'all was getting into. So for them to come on the show with that type of energy, I thought that was lame. You know what I'm saying?
I can see that. also, do you put fault on him for not like defending himself?
I'm saying he wanted to remain professional. You on the show? I
Right,
mean, but to a certain extent, yeah, you do got to take up for yourself as a man.
right,
You get what I'm saying?
right.
Once somebody cross that line, you got to stand up for yourself. So I mean, I don't know. Maybe he was scared because they Chicago niggas. I mean, I don't know. You know what I
Right.
mean? But I just thought overall,
Now I know just from being around you for years, me, you, Joe, well not so much Joe and Ro, we joke like this, but we had that friendship where that's the way we joke. Now
yeah,
I get it if they don't have that relationship, they shouldn't play like I mean, I'm not gonna say they shouldn't, but if they
right.
was taking it too far, it was definitely on him to step up and say, yo, enough is enough. But with that being said, with you being in the field that you in, if you're doing an interview and you're not feeling the energy, do you get up and walk away?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk away, or I'm gonna tell you what it is. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna try to get through it, but if it's like energy off, yeah, I'm gonna just walk away.
Because at your level, it's not like you need a clout chase,
Or
so
not?
you don't need like a viral moment. So I mean, I think I understand being a professional, but if the interview is not going away, yo, let's take a time out. I ain't like it's kind of off. We could just scrap this. I mean, I
Right.
appreciate your time, but I'm not I'm not doing it. I'm
Yeah,
not.
like I don't know. Maybe they was looking for a viral moment. You know what I'm saying? They was looking to go viral and clout chase.
Okay, I
You
can
know what
see
I'm
that.
saying?
I can
I
see
don't
that.
know. It just ain't seem right. Something seemed off about it. So I mean, I don't know if it's real or not. I don't know.
You know, that's the weird thing about the internet because I feel like you find yourself questioning everything today. Um, I mean, royalty definitely. It's weird because I think that if he was just really that uncomfortable, he should have cut it.
Yeah.
But I mean, y'all know what y'all getting into.
And then it's like he has staff there. He has people that work for him. I'm just saying,
Yeah,
if it was real, I think they would have stepped in. You know what I'm saying? Like the bull
yeah,
broke his watch. I don't know if you've seen that
that
part.
was wild.
You know what
that
I'm
was
saying?
that was wild.
Listen, I don't know. I'm just saying I don't know. But
So,
yeah, it's crazy.
with that being said, another viral video that I seen this week, it's been going around the internet. The shorty that ordered the 48 oysters.
Oh,
Yo, what would you do if you was on a date with a shorty and she starts to just order ridiculous? I mean, I get a dozen. She gets the 2 dozen. You like, all right, that's 24. Like, what do you do on a date if you see a shorty start to just order wild shit?
uh, listen, I'm getting up. I'm going to the bathroom. I'm going. I'm sorry. I'm
Have you ever had to do that?
Nah, well, nah. It was this one John. She was just ordering like the top tier shit off the menu. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. We went to Benny Hanna's. This was a while ago. She was
Right.
ordering like salmon and steak and all of that. You know what I mean? Give me the dragon special, whatever she said. And that bill was kind of high. I mean, she did give me the ass afterwards, so I mean, I guess it was kind of worth it. But yeah, my eyebrow was like raised a little bit. I'm like, damn. But nothing like that to that extent.
Jojo, you know what? One of my homies, Jojo, in the comments. Yeah, I seen you do some pretty wild shit in your day. I won't put you out. Nah, I am gonna put you out there. Remember that time you went on one date during the day, and then you went for lunch and then dinner at night, and then you took one of them and took it for work the next day? Yeah, I don't remember that either. But no, that's wild though. I don't, I don't know. I think I bite the bullet and I pay for it. I don't. Nah, I'm
You
lying.
said
I
you
don't
gonna bite
know.
the bullet? Hell no! I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna speak up about that.
I don't know. No. So bring that last comment back up. My dog, Big Oop. Nah, it's not necessarily putting a limit on what the person can order, but damn, have some decency. My rule is I don't want you in there ordering anything that you wouldn't order for yourself.
Right,
I think that's reasonable because if the shoe was on the other foot, if you taking me out, I'm not gonna order nothing crazy.
right.
All right, I'm sick of her. Is it a way that I could take her out of the chat? Cause she's making me sick already. But everybody on the internet's favorite topic. Let's get to Jada Pinkett.
Oh
I
yeah,
saw that piece that you did
yeah,
earlier
yeah.
with Chris Rock, Will Smith, and I forget who else was in it. But
Yeah, Tupac.
what is your thoughts on that particular, just the way she's carrying herself in general?
Well, she just released a book, so I think kind of that is like a promo run. But on the other hand, I don't know. I just think that they've been separated for years.
Right.
So I don't know. Like when you have that type of money, it's different. Relationships and marriages is just different. They on another level. She do whatever
Right.
the fuck she want to do. He do whatever he want to do. But it does come across as mad disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? You still married at the end of
Extremely
the day.
disrespectful.
Yeah, so it's like you publicly embarrassing me. I know I wouldn't put up with it. Maybe Will, he just dealt with that so many years. He don't even care no more. You know what I'm
Ladies
saying?
and gentlemen, this is absolutely the last time I'm bringing that lady up because I'm honestly sick of her too. I hate the antics. I hate the way she making Will look. And Will Smith, salute to you because I do not subscribe to being a bigger person. You hit low, I'm definitely hitting lower. I'm the way she's making him look. I'm definitely going lower. I don't got it in me to be that bigger person.
I'm saying, but he probably done did some shit though. It's
I,
Will Smith. You know how many women he probably done been with? You
You
know what I'm
know,
saying?
it was crazy because I was watching something earlier and a guy said, what if she doing all this because he did some shit back in the day? And she was like,
Yeah.
oh, all right, from here, whatever I want to do, I got that pass. I was like, man, I don't want to believe it. But the way she going around and doing the shit that she doing, maybe it is true.
I think it's true, bro. I
And
think it's true.
it
That's
gotta
why,
be
yeah, that's why he ain't saying nothing because he know he done did some shit.
big exclusive. He
Let it
definitely
happen.
ain't making it public. But I mean, you ain't gonna be publicly making me look like no jackass either. I'm
Yeah,
not doing that.
true.
But with that being said, let's get into sports. First of all, is always fuck the Eagles. That's first and foremost.
Damn, you not an
Um,
Eagles fan?
nah, never been.
Nah.
Nah, Patriots. We look like shit though. I will
Yeah,
admit that.
yeah. Nah.
Shout out to losing to the Bills this weekend, but also shout out to the Dolphins for smoking the Eagles this weekend because it's definitely coming. I don't know if y'all noticed or not, but it's definitely coming. Also, the Phillies, it looked like the Phillies got a chance going all the way. Also, not a Phillies fan. Shout out to that. Nah, get that shit off my screen. Go Phillies. Get that shit off my screen, producer. Nah, it ain't none of that. Nah. But with that being said, every week with every week with If It Bleeds, It Leads, I'm always going to play my favorite video of the week. Let's take a look at this video.
Yo, watch this. And think about what you would have did in the same situation. Yo, she was so mad. Yo, she didn't really want to initially didn't want to give up the seat. You saw she looked around like, oh, I guess ain't nobody little funk ass finna give up and get this man with the fine, and I'll do shit. Got up and saw him unfold that blanket. Oh, I've been mad enough to spit on somebody. I think that would have constituted it. The other lady was sitting down laughing. No, it's funny now, bitch, but you didn't want to get up though. What would you have done? Stop playing with me, little boy.
Now, I know it's probably been a while for you because I know it's been a little while for me since I've been on a bus. I
Yeah.
used to hate that giving up my seat shit.
Yeah.
Like, was there ever a point that you ever just like act like you asleep so you ain't had to do it?
Yeah, or no, I had my headphones on, act like I ain't hear him. You know what I'm saying?
Creamy, go ahead with yourself. Your team, it ain't that. But nah, I remember one day I was working I was doing home construction at the time. I work from like 7 in the morning. It's like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. It's just like straight up lifting sheetrock all day. And this old lady gets on a bus. And I just remember looking like, what the all right, and I look over it and don't nobody move. It's like in the front where all the seats took, and I'm like,
Yeah.
ain't none of y'all gonna move. I get up, dog. All 6 of the chicks that was sitting in the front all got up and got off at the next exit, a block away, and I was just like, damn, none of y'all could give y'all seat up. I mean, y'all knew you was getting off at the next stop anyway. But that concludes. I'm sorry. That concludes. If it bleeds, it leads for this week. Now, bro, here my second segment is Lounge Talk. That's where we get it. Now, usually that's where I pour my wine, but it's a different kind of day. It ain't a wine type of night. But my first question is, are you in the dating game right now?
Yeah, man. I've been in the dating game for a minute, but yeah, it kind of slowed down because I did take one girl kind of seriously right now. You know what I'm
Right?
saying? It slowed down. But I'll tell you now, like, you can cuss on here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucked up, man. These girls, like, they'll be like, oh, well, I hit up a girl, you know what I'm saying? Go out
Right.
to dinner and drink one of these days or whatever. Oh, it costs for my time. You got to pay for my time. Or they
Oh
say,
shit.
well, okay, you want to go out? Well, you got to cash at me for my babysitter or to get my hair done. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't know if you experience that shit, but like the type of girls that come my way, bro, they want you to pay.
Yeah, I never been in the paying for stuff for chicks. Like anything that I gave is like just genuine. Is organic, like a birthday or I've always had a problem with chicks that just want like expect presents. That
Right.
shit just never that's never been for me. Um if you are one of those type of people and you do it in return, um that's cool, but I'm not out the gate just getting you gifts just to get you gifts. That's just never been the way I've been. As a kid, I've always been one where my parents only got me stuff on like my birthday and Christmas.
Right.
So that's always been the way that I go with gifts. But with that being said, my first question is, how do you feel about women approaching you? Is it a turn off? Do you dislike it? Or I mean, you rock
I
with it?
like it. I like it. That's less work I got to do. I'm with it. I
And
don't see nothing
ladies,
wrong with it.
in the comments, is that something that you do? I so I've had a situation where I was out one time and it was probably the boldest thing I've ever saw a woman do since I've been outside. And, we've been outside for some years.
Yeah.
So, I was out one night. It was Nut Ass Real birthday. And this girl, she was in my face, and I kind of told her, like, yo, you play around a lot. One of these days you're gonna look up and I'm gonna be with somebody. So she was like, all right, whatever. So she goes to the bathroom. While she goes to the bathroom, I'm walking to the bar and a shorty grabs my arm. She was like, I was trying to get your attention. I said, you wasn't trying to get my attention. She said, I was trying to get your attention, but your girl was in your face. I said, that's also not my girl. I thought that was the boldest shit in the world, though, because you assumed that was my girl. You waited for her to go to the bathroom and still shot your shot. I respect it because I'm definitely not shooting my shot at a shorty when I think her dude is going to the bathroom. But it ended up not working out because the shorty was insecure. But ladies, how do you feel about shooting your shot at somebody? You out, you see somebody, he looks good. Yeah, Nut Ass Rel is his name, big exclusive. But you see somebody, he looks attractive to you. Do you go up or do you keep your mouth shut? And ladies, when you out, do you see yourself being approachable? Or do you give off a aggressive vibe where you got the resting bitch face and nobody wants to come up and talk to you? That's my first question. My second question, since you in the game, how do you feel about online dating?
I mean, it's kind of the norm nowadays. You know, you had a disadvantage dating online. You know,
Mm,
because it's all about clout. Oh well, let me see how many followers he got. Let me see what he posted. So like, if you don't have clout or some type of social status, it makes it harder. Now, if you do the code approach in person, that eliminates that. That takes that away. You know,
right.
so like in person nowadays, if you talk to a girl, you're at advantage. You know what I'm saying? But online
Now,
it's easier.
now online dating in the sense that you're speaking of, are you talking about just seeing people on like the gram and just like going for the inbox, or you mean or excuse me, or are you talking about shooting your shot at somebody on like a dating app?
No, I don't use dating apps. Either the gram or Facebook. Facebook dating app, bro.
You
Are you
said it.
aware of that?
I've seen it, but online dating really, I really have never indulged in it. Like I might have downloaded an app, and honestly, I just be swiping to see who look good. Oh, they look good, but
Yeah.
I don't never take it serious.
So you like an in person type of guy?
Yeah, I'm definitely in person because I feel like also when we texting back and forth, you can kind of be whoever you want. In person, you can kind of do the same thing, but I know what to ask you. I can read your body language in person. If
Yeah.
you online and you just I mean, for one, you gonna give me all your best pictures. It's
Right.
not gonna be one regular ass picture of you up there. It's gonna be your best pictures, you all dolled up. It's never gonna be a on my way to work and this is like a regular type of look. So that's the other thing I don't like about it. Because that makeup definitely makes a difference.
Right.
But yeah, I'm definitely in person. I've never tried Facebook dating online. I mean Facebook, the dating app.
Yeah.
Um Funny ass story. One of my homies was on a dating app and came across my aunt. I thought that was the weirdest shit ever.
Oh shit. Hey. Everybody dating. It is what it is, you
He
know?
screenshot and was like, "Yo, ain't this shit?" I'm like, "Yeah." He never
Yeah.
told, and like, nigga, you knew it was my aunt because my mother's in the picture. He never
Right.
told me if he swiped on it or not.
Yeah.
Corey, do
But
you care to tell us? But ladies, why? Man, when y'all be seeing is pee and fentanyl in the pool, I mean, is it just the decisions you making, or is it really just bad out here for everybody? Because I can admit it's a lot of the decisions that like I'm a prisoner of my own of my own misery.
right,
So most of the bad decisions I made, I was fully aware of it, did it anyway.
right.
So I can't necessarily say everybody I came across was trash, but definitely some trash out here. I can say that.
And then I would say like overall, it's just a lack of good, genuine people.
Yeah,
Like you meet these girls online and they shitty ass people, bro. So like it's just a lack of that. Like it's just not decent people out here like that, bro.
yo,
So
I wonder like my grandfather, did he have it this hard before he met my grandmother? Because it could not have been this fucking hard.
yeah, you just gotta wait your turn, man. You gotta wait your turn. You know where they at, bro? I'm gonna tell you where the girls is at, bro.
Teach me the game, Ghost.
Blackwood, New Jersey. Got the best girls, dog.
Now, what is that near?
I mean, it's like 20 minutes away from Cherry Hill
Okay.
Mall. Blackwood, New Jersey, bro. I'm telling you, they host them. They got morals out there. They host them, bro. I
He
stopped
just,
dating. I fuck with Philly, but I stopped dating Philly chicks, bro. I'm telling you, I retired.
damn. You want to know what's crazy about that? Because, I live in VA. I live right outside of DC.
Yeah,
And the women here are just weird. Like, I think being down here, seeing the women down here made me appreciate the women from Philly a lot more. Because it's like, if I wasn't going back to Philly so often, I would consider jumping races.
I'm saying,
Seriously.
how they wear it though.
They just got like a weird type of swagger about them. Like, I think it may be just because of being from Philly, I'm used to like a certain type of woman, and
Yeah,
they just not it down here. It's also like a Hollywood effect down here. Everybody is trying to be something that they're not. Like, I'm just me. I don't put on a show. The same ant that you see here is the same ant you gonna see in real life, just probably a little drunker. But
yeah.
but with that being said, it's this whole kind of like the black women and specifically, they just carry this aura like I'm better than you. I do this, I do that. And like when you talk to them, they think is when they figure out how old you are, they ask the dumb what's your zodiac sign. The next thing I'll think about is what do you do? And I'm just like, well, damn. My name is Anthony. Like, how the fuck are you asking me what do I do before you even ask my name? But I just think they just have like a weird kind of vibe to them down here. And I've been down here since 2015. I've only went on like one date with a
One
shorty
day.
from DC, and she wasn't even from DC. She was actually from New York. Outside of that, I'd be busting them in. They don't be getting flued out; they be getting bust in, bust in and
Damn.
bust in.
Damn.
But with that being said, the next segment of my show, bro, is what y'all got to say about that. Where I give the audience a chance to chime in and say what their thoughts are on the subjects that we talked about. Now, bro, I let the people know I'm with all the dumb shit. So I leave the at this point, DJ producer, can you drop the link, bro? I let them know I'm with all the dumb shit.
The
When
boss
they come
said
on
Jersey.
screen, they want to get stupid.
Yeah.
I'm definitely getting stupid with them. Now, it's a couple different things that we talked about so far tonight. We talked about dating, we talked about online dating, and women shooting your shot. Women, come up here. Creamy, you can get a Greyhound if you want. Um, Actually, with that bed bug statement, yeah, you definitely you could actually stay home now that I think about that. But ladies, chime in, chime in. But along with what you said, I asked Joe when I had him on the show a couple weeks ago, what was like your absolute worst date? Oh, here comes Ed. Here comes
You know
Ed.
I was coming. You know I was coming. So I don't even
Okay.
know why you acting like that.
I'm about to make you a correspondent at this point.
You
So
knew I was coming.
So you've been removed from the game for a while, but prior to you being married, were you a woman that would shoot their shot?
Yeah, I shot my shot with my husband.
Oh, okay.
When
Look at
when
that.
we
Y'all
were
blocking y'all blessing.
when we were back in high school, because that's when we met in the 12th grade, and
Okay.
we was walking, and I said, "So when we going out?" And he was
Oh,
like,
damn.
"Oh, who all of us?" I said, "No,
Straight shooter.
me and you." And he was so taken aback because that doesn't happen typically. But even prior to that, if I like it, I'm going to go for it. I'm not going to be aggressive, but I look at it as it's no different than buying a pair of shoes. If you like a pair of shoes, you're not going to wait for the shoes to jump in your house. You gonna
True.
go get the shoes.
Okay.
Is that's how I look at that. As far as because y'all talked about a lot. Um, let me just get this Jada shit out of the way. First of all, I don't give a damn. I'm here for the memes.
Mm.
However,
Okay.
I'm not going to I think everybody's saying, "Oh, Jada's trash and this and this and that." Yeah, she is, but Will has to be trash too. Who did you sell your soul to that you have no more dignity? Why are you coming off as insecure? Why are you even coming off as somebody in an abusive relationship that's scared to
Wait,
leave it?
wait, Ed, we got a comment. Damn, she compared us to a pair of shoes.
I didn't compare men to a pair of shoes. It's the feeling of wanting it, not
Right.
I
not
know what you meant.
y'all. Just the feeling of wanting it. But I think that I can't understand for the life of me what his thought process is. If you know that physically you have not been with this woman in like 5 or so years,
Right.
then why? I can understand that y'all clearly are still friends and it wasn't like no animosity or
Right.
anything, but like I said, he's moving like a battered person in a relationship. I mean, you fought
Definitely.
aliens on more than one occasion, and you can't do this. Make it
Mike
make sense to me. But
Mike Lowry would never.
that's what I'm saying. He would never. So I don't understand Will Smith, how he's moving. I don't
Right.
understand how she's moving either. Even if y'all was separated, like I said, that's your friend. So why would you let your friend take that L? It lets me know
Right.
what kind of friend she actually is.
Mm.
You shouldn't have let your friend take that L like that.
Yeah.
Dating. This dating pool is trash.
How you
Because
know? You ain't been
Right.
on
because
it.
people are trash. That's how I know.
Fair enough. People are
People
indeed
are
trash.
trash. That's
People are
just
indeed.
what it is. Now, if I was a dude and I'm on a date and homegirls start ordering the left side of the menu, I'ma let her go ahead. I'ma let her go ahead and order whatever she want. I'ma let her do it up. And when the waitress comes and says, "Is there anything else? Dessert, coffee? No, thank you. Separate checks, please."
Damn.
That bitch would be washing dishes.
You know what?
Damn.
I've actually had somebody tell me a story like that before. The shorty was on a date and she said she wanted to go to Olive Garden. This was years ago, and he was like, "Nah, I want to go to Chili's." So they go to Chili's. Chili's got like a 3 hour wait. So she says they go to Olive Garden. So he says, "I want this." He says, "Nah, you gonna have this." So she like, "Oh shit. Oh, so you telling me what I'm gonna have at the same time?" So she said that the check comes and he said, "No, separate please." So she said she got up, act like she was going to the bathroom. She said it was salty because he drove her there. She just happened to run to the bus in the rain, and the bus just happened to be coming up as she was running up. But nah, I definitely feel like that would be appropriate because yo, what's your problem? 48 is excessive.
Right.
Right. I mean, Ari, if you got a big appetite or whatever, that's what's up. Then pregame before you get here. Don't think
Pre-game
that you
before you
just
get
going
here is wild.
don't just think that you gonna get here, like I said, and order the left side of the menu. But what
Right.
fucks me up is when women do that, they expect men to just pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and if you don't, you broke. Like homegirl who bought all of her friends to the date and was expecting the dude to pay for her and all her friends.
First of all, that is a
And
wild concept. To bring your friends to a date when we trying to get to know each other. Why are you bringing these people?
Yeah, that's a
But
no.
wait,
yeah, I mean that would we first of all we not walking in together if that's the case. Like ladies, have you ever been on a date and brought your friend with you in
no,
the early phases? Because I feel like if y'all been in a relationship for a while, you gonna give your partner the heads up, yo, such and such rolling with us today. But in the beginning phases, that is wild.
Right.
but see, technology has made that different because, and then girls move differently than guys. A dude is never going to be like, yo, I got a date with this girl, come with me. A dude ain't never going to do that. Now a
Definitely
woman
not.
say I have a date with a guy, she might, especially if she this is like their first date, she's
Right.
worried about safety. So she might say, hey, come with me to this date. Okay,
Um, that
well,
I think
Apple
that's
has
kind of
made this
weird in
different.
itself. Cause why are you
Now,
talking to? I don't know about that one. Cause
Yeah,
somebody,
I don't know.
some people, now again, I'm not saying that you like you should be at the table and this and that. I'm saying that I understand the rationale that would be behind it. But like I said, now technology has made that different. If you are like, okay, I don't know this person, but I'm going out on this date, then drop your location.
Right.
Let me follow you. Let me share locations with you so that if he is crazy and chop you up and put you in his trunk, I know where the trunk at.
Now that's understandable. I've had a friend recently tell me that she was going out on a date with a guy, and she was like, it was off the act. So she was like, they had been talking for a little bit, but she gave me her location. Now that is understandable for me to have her location to know exactly where she's at, and if she's not responding back in a certain amount of time. But bringing a friend on the date because you don't trust the person is kind of wild. I feel like at that point,
Right.
shouldn't even
Or
be shouldn't even be
just
a
meet the
thing.
guy there. Just drive separate cars.
Right.
That's
You know
true.
what I'm saying? And if y'all at a public place anyway, I mean, what really harm is he gonna do to you anyway? You at a public place.
Yeah, like
You know what I'm saying?
I'm old school. I don't mind going to pick the lady up that I'm going to take out on a date. But if she tells me I'll just beat you there, that's completely fine because I mean dudes be in the weird stuff. So if
Right.
we don't have that level of trust yet, that is completely fine. But
Yeah.
I'm also not yeah, I'm not going on a date with I'm not a woman, so I don't really have that problem.
Well, let me throw this out there, this topic out here that wasn't out here. Now that we talking about dating, how many times do you think you need to go out with a girl before you broach the subject of sex?
I'm never bringing this up the topic of subject up with
Or,
subject
okay,
up.
not you bringing it up, but the expectation.
Um It really depends on the type of vibe y'all got. I mean, I've had people that I've had sex with before going on a date. I've had people where it's been like 3 dates. I mean, I had somebody that it was a stretch before we did something. It depends on how, like, on the consistency that you're talking. The vibe, if the vibe is not there, it's not there. And I'm not gonna force the issue because I mean, women, y'all know way before we know that it's gonna go down. Y'all control it, right, bro?
Absolutely.
It depends on the energy, but I'm not. I don't have an expectation like if we at the third date, like yo, you should be dropping them by now. I'm not.
Well,
I'm not there. But if you if the vibe is right, it's going to happen. If
yeah.
it's not there, it's just not there. Ladies, how do y'all feel about that? Is
So
there a
with
certain amount of times that y'all gonna go out with a guy before you expect him to drop his draws?
that, okay, so with the topic of the women approaching men, would it would you feel the same way as far as I don't mind if a woman approaches me if she approached you sexually, whether she did it from the beginning and let you know
Miami, nice
this
to
is
be
what
with
it
you
is,
in this.
or y'all dating and she like, all right, so when you coming through type of situation, and she's making it very clear that she's not saying come through and eat popcorn.
Nah, that's kind of a turn off. So
Okay.
I like doing the chasing. That's just for me.
Um,
Okay.
I don't like being chased.
it
You know
depends
what
on
I
the
mean?
nature of the relationship I have with that person. Is this somebody like? Is it a new person that I'm talking to? Nah, actually, I'm lying. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie to you like this. She texts me, "Yo, come over to eat popcorn," and we ain't eating popcorn. I'm going. I'm not even gonna sit here and be no saint. So, Creamy, how do you feel about shooting your shot?
I shoot my shot all the time. I
Do
don't
you?
feel no type of way about it. Yeah. Why the fuck not?
Okay.
You grown.
Mm,
You said
I feel
grown.
like you. I feel like just from interacting with you, you don't seem like a person that's shy. Um, when you shoot your shot, what's your percentage? Do you got Steph Curry like you in the high 90s
I'm like
percentile?
92%
I was about to say, I mean, she's
effective.
beautiful, so I would imagine
Yeah,
that
I
there's a
Thank you.
very high stat line of people going, okay.
I don't understand why you should wait for a man to shoot their shot. I mean, it's good to be chased. I don't mind the chase, like, but if I see something I want, I go for it.
do you feel like when you go out that you're approachable?
I'm very approachable. For some reason, I feel like I don't want to be approached, but clearly I'm approachable.
You don't got like
What
the
you
resting
say
bitch.
though?
Huh?
What's your
You don't
pickup
keep like a
line?
resting bitch
What's my
face.
favorite pickup line?
Yeah.
I don't really have a pickup line. I kind of just like it's just simple conversation, and
I got one.
They kind of
Creamy.
just fold like a long
Creamy.
hair.
I got one for you. Is your name Angel? Cause you look so heavenly.
Yeah, you lost me.
And how far has that gotten you?
Damn.
1%.
Damn.
I would imagine that has not gotten you very far.
Nowhere.
Actually, quite the contrary. Women like corny shit like that. When they start laughing, because that's normally the reaction, I swoop in and then I start like, what's your name type of stuff like that. Definitely was down bad with that one. But I find that I find a lot of times women like corny stuff and like to laugh. So that line actually works. Now it doesn't work just off the rip, because actually I stole that line from Jerome or Martin. But yeah, it opens the door to conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, it could. I can see where that would take a conversation. Depending on, I mean.
So when you walk up to a guy, what do you say?
When I walk up to a guy, what do I say? So I really don't approach people in there. I'm sorry, I'm at work still, y'all. I don't approach people out in public like that. I'm a little shy, contrary to belief.
Yeah, but what if you did though? If you did, what would you say?
You just said
If I
you didn't
did,
have a problem shooting your shot.
I would
Name you
probably be a
shot.
little corny with it, but I would definitely ask a dude for their number, or start off something small. Especially if we're like at a bar or something. I'll buy a guy a drink. I don't have no problem with that. I'm gonna come sit by him.
Hey, Creamy. The comment from Corey LA says, Creamy, are you a Nissan? Because I want your Alta myself.
That was creative. That was creative. Though.
I would probably getting over that. He got points with that one.
Okay.
Nah, that's my homie. We sit around and have like conversations and talk about corny ass lines. I remember we was out one time and he said, do you got your pump? And the lady was like, what? He was like, cause you got that ass, ma. I was like, nigga, what?
Yeah.
It worked. So Creamy, also, how do you feel about online dating?
I don't like online dating. Have
you tried it?
They're basically fuck apps. Like a lot of people on there to fuck. That's how I feel. I mean, I met one guy on Facebook dating. Horrible. Like in the beginning, it was great, but it turned out to be horrible. Gaslighter, everything. So,
we talked about that all week. Are you sure he was gaslighting?
No, he really was. When I say those who know the story know the story. I'm not going to get into that, but he's like borderline narcissist.
Oh my God, here y'all go.
And I don't use that term honestly. I did not know.
Where's Dom?
I'm 43. Shut up, Ant. I'm 43, and I do not.
Don't tell me to shut up. This is my show.
Narcissist around lightly. So to have encountered a borderline narcissist myself, I was just like, I couldn't believe it. But as I was telling people what was going on, they was like, "Yo, he a real life narcissist. I don't know." It's needless to say, I ain't with him. It wasn't that deep.
But the initial meetup was fine. It was just later on down the line, him personality wise.
But of course, a lot of times people won't tell you what you want to hear. They're going to be who you the opposite of what you've been dealing with. So just going with that, and then you find out their true colors months and months down the line.
Okay.
I ain't waiting no months.
I mean, it kind of unfolds because they don't show it all to you at once. It's like little things here, so you got to put together the pieces. You know what I mean? So it's like, oh shit, it ain't take that long. It ain't take a year.
So you was on a scavenger hunt, and at the end of the rainbow, it was a narcissist, not the treasure you were looking for.
Not the treasure I was looking for at all. I mean, to the point where the guy was literally like blocking me and unblocking me and blocking me and unblocking me to say little shit they want to say. Like the shit was crazy.
He was giving you a rumble for your money.
He was giving me sassy behavior, and I had to leave that shit alone.
I was about to say, men block people
because I don't even block nobody either. You going?
I had a crazy ex I had to block. She
You're
just
gonna
wouldn't
watch
stop
somebody
calling
come
me.
forward in front of you. You're gonna watch me get into a new relationship in front of your face. That's what you're gonna do. I'm not blocking nobody.
Actually, when I stop dealing with somebody, I delete them. I don't want to see you happy.
Oh, he deleted me and blocked me, then unblocked me to go on my inbox and then block me again. That was him. I never give anybody my social media because everybody always wants to judge you based on what your social media life is. It's like when I'm on social media, it's for entertainment.
Right.
You'll see my kids here and there, but it's for entertainment. I post simple shit. You could deal with it, deal with it. You don't. But like he would say, like you're a beautiful girl. But in the same sense, it's like you can't deal with it because people are commenting and saying this and saying that. But oh my God, you're so pretty. Like how you want? Like I don't have control over what people
Yeah,
say.
he
I
was
only have
definitely
control over.
insecure.
Yeah, I only have control over how I respond. And if I don't respond, why are you worried about it?
Right.
You know. So yeah, I don't like.
Well, I want to thank you, ladies, for coming through, having the heart to come up here.
You don't take that much heart, Ian. I just want you to know that.
Are you done? No, people be in the comments acting scared. They be real, a lot of shit to say. But when that link get dropped, they be scared. I thought you was ducking smoke for a little bit myself.
I don't duck smoke. I walk through the bitch.
Uh-oh.
Yo, producer, get her off my screen, please. No, I'm joking. Thank you for checking me out. And this concludes my what y'all got to say about that segment. Have a good night, Abs. Appreciate it.
Bye.
All right, bro. Now, this is the part of the show that I brought you here for the spotlight segment. Let's get. So, if people don't know, Lance, you are the art god. If you're in Philly, you've seen his artwork. If you're outside of Philly, you've seen his artwork. I think I dropped one of your pictures that went the most viral. Producer, can we bring that picture up?
Oh yeah. Philly's finest.
Yeah. This is your art right here. It was funny because a lot of people had something to say about it. As far as people I really don't understand how you deal with that. But with that being said, how long have you been doing this professionally now?
Man, like 10 years now.
Wow.
Yeah, it was like 2013. That's when I started at my job. You know what I'm saying? I was at my job doing the digital art stuff on the side, like on the counter where I worked at. Cause I don't know if you remember back then, but like everybody had like cartoon heads as their profile pic.
Right.
You know, so I'm like, damn. I'm like, yeah, I can do that too. But if I do it, I wanted to put my own spin on it and make it look realistic and different.
Okay.
So I started doing that for free. Once that took off, that's when I started charging the price. It was $25 a head. You know, my first month at my job, that's when I made $1,500. You know, at my first month doing the digital art, like professionally, like, you know what I'm saying, selling my cartoon heads. So that was big. Making $1,500, you know what I'm saying, besides your job income.
Right.
That was big.
Yeah. And one thing I'm gonna say, bro, I always respected this about you because I don't think I'm not brave enough to make this leap. I remember, I never forget, I was coming back from Japan. We was going out, we was turning up. It was New Year's. And you said, Ant, I'm about to quit my job and do this art full time. And I'm like, you gonna leave your job at the post office? You said, I'm leaving. And I'm like, bro, you want to take that leap and you're not looking back? He was like, I'm not looking back. He was like, at this point, I'm wasting my time. I could be dedicating more of my time doing this. And instead of that, and I always respected that about you because I'm not brave enough to take that leap. I'm not jumping in the deep end of the pool. I'm one of them. I don't know.
I got crazy faith, man.
But with that being said, what do you feel has been your biggest highlight so far?
My biggest project when I put out the West Coast Finest project.
Okay.
You know, that's when Snoop Dogg, he reposted it, then E40, then Exhibit. and all these LA pages and all that. And, I made a lot of money off that. I ain't gonna lie. I made a lot of money off that. And it still sell to this day. It still go
That's
crazy.
crazy.
You know what I mean? But it took a couple months to do that piece though, man. It take a lot out of me. You know what I
Man,
mean? You gotta figure like if I do like one character, it take like 8 hours just to do one character. So it
that's
was
a lot
like
of detail and an effort.
yeah, and it was like 20 people in that piece. So it takes a lot of time, but it's worth it, man. It's worth
Now, I saw on your interview on Player Wave TV, shout out to Jay King, and you talked a little bit about it, and I thought it was very dope in your interview. As an entrepreneur, I feel like a lot of people get up here and they talk about all the highlights. That
yeah.
they don't talk about the like times where you like, man, this is rough. Like, what's one moment that you was like, man, this was rough? It was an obstacle that came your way that you might not have necessarily saw coming your way.
Shit. Uh I'll say the most recent man is when that PPP loan shit,
Yeah,
the motherfuckers was going broke. And I'm telling you, when that COVID shit hit, dog, everybody had money. Like my website was going crazy, bro. They was buying shit left and right. So after that shit died down, it kind of tanked a little bit.
oh,
You know what I'm saying? It tanked. I mean, it did bounce back, but it tanked, bro. So it was like, damn, like God, I know you called me on this path. Like I know you ain't bring me this far to like, damn. I'm like, damn, man. So I'm thinking in my head, like, shit. Cause when you making a certain type of money, bro,
right,
your responsibilities climb up to your income. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
if you ain't making the same amount of money, you're losing money, bro. Every
Yeah,
month
definitely.
is dwindling. So it's like, damn, bro, like shit. I can't tell nobody my problems because I got people just plotting on me, waiting for me to lose.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? They were saying, well, yeah, you should have got a job anyway. You should have never did the shit anyway. So it's like you struggling, but you can't tell nobody because everybody gonna judge you because
right,
you looked at as a superhero. You feel what I'm saying?
right.
So it's like you can't tell nobody shit. So you just gotta sit there and wait till shit turn around. So you know,
With that being said, I remember one day, it was probably about 6 months ago. I was at my homie's crib. We sitting around drinking, and he pulled up a picture of somebody's shower curtain, and it was the picture of Pops on
yeah,
Friday, him spraying. So my
yeah,
homie was like, yo, this was funny. I'm like, yo, my bro did that. He was like, what?
yeah.
So I pull up your page and I show him the picture specifically. I'm actually drinking tea with lemon. But I pulled it up. He was like, "Oh shit, that was dope." But when I looked at the page that he had showed me the picture from, it was somebody passing it off as it was his. Like, what are your thoughts when you see your artwork out there and somebody is just like they try to go over your tag or something like that, like it was their own? Like, what are your thoughts when you see people try to imitate or straight up just steal your stuff as if it's their own?
I get mad. I don't want to see it. If you see somebody stealing my shit, don't send it to me. It's gonna put me in a bad mood. But at the same time, I kind of like the shit, man. I get flattered by it. You know
Right,
what I'm saying? It kind of just it build up like my confidence. Like, damn, man, everybody's stealing from me. Like, damn. And I know these companies see it. I know they see my work. So that just
right,
make my value go up a little bit. You know what I mean?
definitely. I
Yeah.
mean, I feel like somebody can imitate what you're doing, but if they can't consistently do it, it's going to show. I was watching an interview with Memphis Bleak last week, and they was talking about it was on Drink Champs, and they was talking about how people feel that Young Chris, Jay Z took Young Chris flow, and he was like, well, Young Chris wasn't the first good rapper that Jay Z has been around, but if Young Chris had such this elite flow, how come he didn't take it further than what Jay Z did? And I definitely agree with this. So, I mean, I remember you made a post before about when somebody sees one of your sees a imitation of you. I just report it, keep it pushing.
Yeah.
But with the accomplishments that you've had so far, what do you feel like is that pinnacle that you're still trying to reach?
Well, shit. My mom's still working. My
Mm,
brother's still working. I got family that's still working. when they know, when they don't work no more, bro. When I can take them from their job and place them in stores I got, that's when I reach that pinnacle. Until then, I'm grinding forever. You know what I mean?
That's fire.
I mean, I made good money, but it's not life-changing money. It's not. It's just not. It is what it is.
Right.
I want to change my family's lives and other lives. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So until I reach that point, I'm forever grinding. I don't care how long it takes. I'm gonna get there.
Definitely. Well, bro, I definitely want to thank you for your time.
Sure.
I really, when I hit you up, I was like, this is shot in the dirt because I know he work a lot, but with no hesitation,
Oh
he
no,
did that
man.
and I
Shoot.
definitely appreciate it. I think I took a screenshot of your website. Let the people know where they can reach you at.
The Real Icon on all platforms: TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. TheRealIcon.com. If you want to buy my work, or if you want a custom portrait or whatever, you can fill out a contact form, and I reply back fast.
Okay. But bro, I want to thank you for once again coming through. I want to thank everybody that tuned in tonight. Another great show. Peace and blessings, and enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Yes, sir. You too,
All
bro.
right.
All right, bro.